the big...
Of what?
Oh, well, there are always lists. Guests, members of the wedding party, things to do now, things to do later, lots of lists.
Tell me it gets that involved.
Yep, you're going to have a lot of work ahead of you, but it'll be worth it.
Oh, yes. Nola will be a beautiful bride.
You'll make a handsome couple. I can't wait. Mr. and Mrs. Quentin McCord.
Father, I don't want it to be Mr. and Mrs. McCord.
Well, I don't understand. What?
I don't want to marry Nola under the name of McCord. I mean, the name means nothing to me. It was an alias, a nom de plume that I've used for 10 years. Well, I'd like to use your name. The family name, Chamberlain.
Quentin.
Now, if you have any objections at all, Father. What is it? Are you all right?
Yes, I'm all right. I'm just very happy. Well, my dearest darling daughter, how are you this beautiful morning? Nothing's wrong. I'm just happy. Oh, well, Quentin's here, and he's given me some wonderful news. No, darling, no, please, I'd rather not talk about it on the telephone. Would you come over when you have a chance this afternoon? Huh? No. She's hung up. Huh? Knowing my lady daughter, she's already out the door. Your sister can't wait to hear news. Oh, now, Quentin, as I was about to say, ever since we came back from Tankia, I've had something on my mind, and I want to talk it over with you. See, you and I own sizable blocks of stock in Spaulding.
Well, I've always considered it one of my best investments.
Yes, I hope it is. And ever since the merger of the Chamberlain Corporation, Spaulding Enterprises has defined my life. I've given a great deal of my time to this business.
Yes, sir, I'm quite aware of that.
So I was wondering whether you would consider taking an active part in it on a full-time basis.
On a permanent basis?
Yes, yes. Of course, you'd come in as an executive at the executive level.
Oh, but I don't know anything about the corporate structure, the day-to-day office routine, management, nothing.
Oh, well, you could learn that quickly enough. I'd serve as your private tutor.
I must say, sir, this is quite an offer.
Well, I realize that you'll need time to think it over.
Oh, yes, that's right. I need time to sit back and think it over. I don't want to rush into anything now.
Oh, no, you mustn't rush into anything. But just think about it. And in the meantime, if you need what I think is called financial assistance, you can always come to me.
Oh, well, I've made a few good investments in my lifetime. I'm what you might call financially secure.
There, you see, you do have a natural instinct for business. So please just think about it and remember that from this moment on, the offer holds.
I'll remember.
I've always wanted to work with my son. Quentin Chamberlain. No, a good name. Well, first of all, Quentin and Nola have chosen a date for their wedding.
Oh, well, I assumed you would. And I assumed it would be in June. After all, that's the most common month for people to get married in. I'm sure Nola would want it to be then.
June 24th.
Oh, good. Well, fine. Then I'll keep that day open. Was that all there is to the news?
No, there's more. Quentin's no longer going to be using the name of McCord.
Oh, have you made up another name?
No, Vanessa.
He's going to use the name of Chamberlain. We're not going to be just a family. We're going to be the Chamberlain family.
Oh, how nice. How very nice. Oh, good. Well, we can send out Chamberlain family Christmas cards. Well, thank you so much for sharing this wonderful, wonderful news. And now I really must be on my way.
Oh, darling, just a moment. That is normal.
I don't know how much more I can absorb, Daddy.
Well, I've asked Quentin if he wants to come and work here.
At Spaulding?
Yes.
As what?
Well, we haven't settled on a title yet. As my assistant, I suppose.
Oh, congratulations. Well, I guess I really should mosey along. I'm sure the two of you have a lot to discuss. Quentin's duties and his salary and his fringe
Oh, no,
benefits.
darling, just a moment. He hasn't accepted. But you haven't turned me down either, have you, Quint?
Well, as I said, I need time to think it over. Now, listen, excuse me, I really must leave. I have to pick up Nola in a few minutes. Vanessa, we were wondering if you would perhaps like to join us for lunch.
Oh, thank you very much. No, I don't have any appetite.
All right, Father.
Oh, I'm sorry, Quentin, but I'm booked for luncheon.
Soon, I hope.
Yes, soon. And I'm so pleased you came by. You've made my day.
Well, thank you, Father. Goodbye, Vanessa.
Well, I can't remember the last time one of my visits made your day.
Darling, what is wrong with you? You're so cranky.
Daddy, how could you do that to me?
Do what to you?
I have put up with everything that you and Quentin have sprung on me. Absolutely everything.
What have I sprung on you?
I was very good. I managed to be happy when you found your son. And I was very gracious. I welcomed him into the family, even though he was a total stranger.
Darling, he is not a total stranger.
Well, he's not one of my best friends.
Well, he's my son, and that's what matters.
Yes, that's obvious. And, I endured all the stuff about his and Nola's courtship, and so romantic it makes me ill.
Legal record in a couple of weeks.
Oh, thank you, Mike. I've been waiting a long time for this, the day when I'd have a son to carry on my name.
Oh, Mike, I appreciate you seeing us on such short notice, and it's so late in the day, too. But I wanted this name to be changed legally before Nola and I get married.
Really? Are congratulations in order?
Yes, they are. We're going to be married June 24th.
Well, fantastic. That's just great. Well, I wish you every happiness.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you very much.
Isn't it grand? I'm just delighted for Daddy and Quentin, Nola, and everybody.
Yes. Mike, we're on our way out to the country club to meet Bea Reardon for a little celebration dinner. Would you be able to join us?
Oh, no, I'd love to, but I have a family obligation tonight.
Oh, that's too bad. It's going to be such a happy occasion.
Well, I'm sure there are going to be many other occasions to celebrate, and we'll just make sure that you're invited to all of them.
Yes, you're invited to the wedding, of course. And then who knows? Vanessa may finally find the right man and settle down. As you can see, I'm looking forward to a house full of grandchildren.
Don't get carried away, Daddy.
Well, sound like the Chamberlain family's in for some happy times.
I couldn't agree with you more. I feel like I'm the luckiest man in the world.
You know, I think we ought to get to the country club.
Oh, yes, yes. We don't want your mother waiting there by herself.
Oh, that's right.
Thank you, Charles. I think we're ready to see the menus now.
I understood the menu had been prearranged, Mr. Chamberlain.
Oh.
Would you like me to speak to the chef?
No. You don't need to speak to the chef. You understood perfectly. Everything's been taken care of.
Yes, ma'am.
What's going on here, darling?
Well, I just took the liberty of arranging the menu with the chef this afternoon. I hope no one minds.
No, not at all. With your taste, I'm sure it'll be superb.
I think it will be. It's all Daddy's favorites. I know them so well. I think everybody else will like it, too. Bea, don't you agree that moule marinière will complement boeuf à la parisienne beautifully?
Well, what I say is, where's the grub, right? You know, right?
Oh, Nola. You're going to be a great addition to the Chamberlain
Oh,
clan.
my goodness.
To the future Nola Reardon Chamberlain.
I'll drink to that.
Can I drink to that? Yeah, me too.
Go
Here,
ahead.
Here, Vanessa, let me get your glass.
Here we go, dear. Me too. Come on. Vanessa?
That's good.
Well, how's it feel to have a new last name?
It feels great.
Quentin, I was wondering whether we shouldn't make some sort of formal announcement. I would be very proud to do that.
Nola and I talked it over, and we decided that we will make the announcement when we make the formal announcement of our engagement.
Oh, maybe Henry and I can host a party for you.
Oh, Bea, I hate to ruin your plans, but I've already spoken to the manager of the club about that. Quentin Nola's engagement party's going to be all mine.
Vanessa, I'd like to know what you're planning. I mean, what kind of engagement party do you have in mind?
Oh, well, first of all, it has to be simply huge because I want you and Nola and dear Bea, of course, to meet all our friends. And I was thinking it might be rather fun to have it be a costume ball.
Oh, now, just a moment. What do you have in mind, darling? I'm not coming to a party dressed as my favorite salad or anything like that.
It's not at all what I had in mind, Daddy. Rather, I was thinking that we should model it on a certain historical period, you know. Organize it around a specific era in history. Nola can choose it if she can think of one.
Me? Go ahead, dear.
Let me think. How about the Civil War?
Very appropriate. But you know what I think? I think maybe the antebellum period would be better. It's so graceful, both for men and women. That's pre-Civil War.
Oh, yes, I know. I read my Margaret Mitchell, too, dear.
But what does everybody think?
Sounds wonderful to me.
Sounds like fun.
Good.
Well, while everyone seems to be planning things for you two, I have a couple of ideas myself.
Ah, Daddy, you're going to tell us all about your mysterious appointment with Mike?
No, this is something quite other. Something I've had in my mind for some long time. I'd like to get your ideas on it, you three.
Of course. What is it?
Well, it occurs to me that I should buy a house